Great day, everyone, and welcome from Samadhi. It is Monday, June 4th, 2018, and we are out in the wetlands again. It's been a while, and we're here to bring you the Daily Word with Michael.
Great day, everyone. I'm working the camera because we're going live, and we're live with our Facebook family. Greetings, Soul family, and we are recording for uploading to YouTube. So we're looking at two cameras. So great day, everyone. Thank you for joining us, and this is coming to you live, like I said, to give you a great day for today, to give you a great start of your day, because it takes us a while to upload our videos. So I would like to do live every now and then. That way you guys can get this right when it's happening. So let's take a moment, because what good does it do to talk about the essence of all that is, the spirit of all that is, life, and not connect with it? So let's take a moment to just breathe. Let's take a moment to just be aware of this moment. Not 2 seconds ago, not 5 years ago. This moment. Not 5 minutes from now, not what's going to happen tomorrow or next year, or even 10 years from now, but this moment. Let's breathe in this moment. Let's breathe in the awareness, the presence of this moment. And let's let go voluntarily. Let's let go intentionally. Let's let go of everything that is not allowing us or robbing us from this moment. Because all that matters is this moment. Let's be present in this moment. And let's feel the power and the presence of this moment. Let's take a minute to just be still and silent. And remember, whatever comes up mentally, just observe it and bring your awareness back to this moment, back to the breath, back to you. Breathe that in. Feel how natural that feels. Feel how organic that feels. It doesn't feel forced. It doesn't feel fake. It feels real. Feel that peace. Feel that unconditional love. Feel that wisdom from within you. The life within you. Let's take a deep breath in. Let's surrender to this moment, and all of us as one, ready to receive. Thank you, everyone, again for joining us. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. I can't even talk coming back. It's just so... No matter what's going on in life, when you connect with that moment, it's just you don't want to do anything else but connect with that moment. It's like, this is beautiful, don't get me wrong. We're out here in the wetlands, this is beautiful, but there's nothing more beautiful than remembering who you are and being present with yourself. Because we get so distracted, we get so... Life gets so noisy and loud that we forget who we are. Greetings, primo. Oh, there's no audio. Let me see. I was recording. Can you guys hear us? Testing, testing. Oh, man. Can you guys hear us? How's the audio? We lost audio.
Well, let's call it back. There you go.
Yes. Greetings, great day, everyone.
Well, they didn't hear the breathing part.
Well,
but
you
that's
didn't hear the
okay.
breathing, but take the moment to just breathe. Because the breath is so important. I was saying that what good does it do to talk about consciousness, to talk about spirit, to talk about life, if we don't take the time to let go and connect and remember who we are? Because as we were breathing, which unfortunately you can go and watch it on YouTube, I advise to go and watch it on YouTube and breathe that breath with us, because when we breathe, it's like we connect with ourselves, and when we connect with ourselves, it feels natural, it feels organic, it feels authentic. And the one thing that I came out of the breath and I started talking, and as soon as I started talking, it's like I couldn't talk. And it's this overwhelming truth of who you are. It's like, this is all beautiful. We're out here in the wetlands, it's all beautiful. But the greatest beauty is remembering who you are. The greatest beauty is being present within yourself. Because life gets so noisy, life gets so loud, that we're so involved in life, which is nothing wrong with that. But when we forget who we are in life, when we forget what we came to do in our lives, we let the noise and the loudness of life confuse us and numb us to our truth. And all we do is bring a little reminder, and this is why we did live today, is to give a little reminder that don't let life numb you. Don't let life confuse you. Because it's not life confusing you, it's the relationship you have with life. It's like any relationship. If you don't work it, you won't experience that relationship. And life is a beautiful relationship. So take the time to fall in love with life. Take the time to fall in love with yourself and your relationship with life. And your relationships will thrive. Your relationships with your partner, with your family, with your friends, even at your job will thrive. Just don't allow the illusion of life, the loudness of life, the confusion of life to let you forget who you are and what you are in that dynamic of life. I think that's the daily word for today.
I was about to say, guess what? That's it. We're done.
You don't want to do the daily word?
No. Yeah, of course. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, but as I was meditating and breathing, that's what came to me. It's like we get so distracted, we get so confused. This life is so simple.
Now I'm curious to see what the word is.
Life is so simple. It's so simple. Look at the birds, they don't complain. Look at the ants, they don't complain. And they got it hard. I mean, look at ants, they work all day. Well, what we think is hard is easy for them. They just do it. So,
That's what they were born to do.
that's what they were born to do. I mean, look at nature. We can learn so much from nature. So I'm wondering what the word is.
Well,
And I know we took a break over the weekend because we want to practice what we preach. Is, you know, we get so busy with we have to do this, and you know, it's not that we didn't want to bring the daily word to you guys, but sometimes in thinking we have to do something, we don't take care of ourselves and we don't connect with ourselves. So this weekend we just took it off. We just said, you know what? And it's going to be spontaneous. We don't have to do this every day. We love you guys, but we don't want it like, oh, we got to do the daily word, we got to do the daily word. And we get so caught up in what we have to do instead of being present. Because we're going to be here. No, it's okay. We're going to be here because we love doing what we do. So, ready for the daily word?
yes.
So we apologize if you guys didn't get the audio of the breathing, but we will upload this on YouTube like we said again. And, you know, subscribe to our channel. Register for these classes because it's not just about talking about it, it's about being about it. So, trust me, you will not regret signing up for these classes. So, ready?
Well,
Let's take one deep breath again.
all I can say is that today's word, because I already looked at it when I had to open up the book, really fits me personally. I'm only going to speak for myself because I've been going through a lot this weekend and dealing with things that I need to look at within myself. So this word goes out to everyone that needs it every once in a while. So
Okay.
today's word for June 4th,
Which
2018.
beautiful mom is with us in mind and in spirit. And shout outs to who's on right now. Juan, Primo, shout outs, bro. Cari, thank you for joining us. Everyone, thank you for joining us. So, the word for today is
Strength. Strength. I am safely enfolded in the protecting wings of spirit. No matter what storms may seem to surround me, I can find a peaceful center of calm. If I feel stressed, I take a few moments to rest in the silence of prayer or meditation. My heart is at peace and my mind is free from unnecessary worry. Faith in my higher self dispels any fear, and I feel peace no matter what is going on in my life. I keep my mind centered on the calm peace of my soul. From my sacred center, my actions bring forth powerful results of good. Throughout any life dramas, I draw strength in knowing that I am divinely created being. I'm going to repeat that again. Throughout any life dramas, I draw strength in knowing that I am a divinely created being. I rely on the strength and power of the infinite being I am. I am secure in my divine identity. And the scripture is in Psalms 91, 1 and 2, and it says, "You who live in the shelter of the Most High, who abide in the shadow of the Almighty, will say to the Lord, my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust." And wow, that really touched because sometimes there is a lot of drama. Sometimes we say things or we hear people say things or we're surrounded by other people going through their own drama and pull us in. And one thing I can tell you from my own heart is that when you truly trust and you're genuine with yourself, you cannot lie to yourself. And you cannot lie to that higher power. You're not able to. It's something that when there's that connection, you just flow. So whenever there's drama, whenever there's chaos, whenever there's a storm, I firmly hold on to the knowing that I am genuine within my heart to God, and I love Source. I love that, like Michael says, love life. Just go into that calmness of the knowing, because when you know your truth, there isn't chaos. When you know who you are and how true you are to yourself, the chaos can't touch you. It'll be around you, but it can't touch you.
thank you, Alice. And I'm just trying to see what I want to share because everything that we talked about before, it's like I would love to say more because there's so much in this one today and in every day. The one thing that I desire to say is I rely on the strength and power of the infinite being I am. Meaning, looking for someone or something out there to give you the power to be at peace, to give you the power to be happy, to give you the power to be great is a, excuse me for saying this, is a selfless and useless act. It will only fulfill the illusion that you are good here, but it won't fulfill the truth of the good that you are here. Not the good, but the authentic, the great, the magnificence that you are here. And it's just like when we go through, like people who watch television, it's like we go through TV, we can binge all day and watch TV. Yeah, we'll like one show that we watch, but then we'll be like, oh, I gotta watch something else. Oh, I gotta watch something else. Oh, this is over? And we've all done it. And the reason why I'm saying this, that this reflects the mind. Yeah, you can get entertained by one show, but when that show's over, what is your mind doing? It's It's looking for the next show. It's looking for the next, like,
Fix.
gratifying fix. Yeah, it's like an addiction. It's an addiction. You're looking for the next the brain is looking for the next gratifying fix. Well, I can go on many levels of awareness, because even emotionally, when we're not being fulfilled emotionally, we look for the next gratifying fix. We change the channel because we're looking and we're looking. But we forget where that fulfillment is. Oh my gosh, there's so much. Okay, my heart is at peace and my mind is free from unnecessary worry. Now, how do we find our peace? We let go of the external gratification. We let go of the external hunger. And because when I breathe, and I know that naturally when you're transparent with yourself, if you ask yourself, when you breathe and you let go and you find this state of peace, this state of centeredness, it feels so natural. It feels so authentic. Anything else, and really meditate on this, anything else that you fight for, that you struggle for, that you like force yourself to do, it feels unnatural. Fear feels unnatural. And I know a lot of people are going to be kind of weirded out when I say this, but even happiness feels unnatural when you come from that state of peace. Because happiness is something that is fulfilling an external gratification. It's like, I need this to be happy. I need life to be like this to be happy.
The difference from there is happiness or joy. Remember we had that one?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. But when you come from that centered, you find that, like Ali said, that joy. That nobody can move you from that joy, because that is your state of being. So, and another subject that I just desire to cover before we conclude this is, hola Carmen, saludos, bendiciones, a great student of ours, an amazing student. The thing about it is this. People that know me, they know I've been through a lot, and we've all been through a lot, so I'm just speaking from my experience, is this idea of protection. And I love what it says that let me see, where is it at? Faith in my higher self dispels any fear, and I feel at peace no matter what is going on in my life. And then at the end it says, I am secure in my divine identity. Okay, this is where it's at. I am safely enfolded in the protecting wings of spirit. Morning.
Hi, how are you?
Good, and yourself?
Good.
Beautiful day.
Yeah. What are you seeing?
What's that?
Birds?
Oh,
No, we're filming live.
Oh,
We're
awesome.
videotaping.
Yeah. You guys can join, say hi.
That's okay.
You guys have a great day.
You too.
Hi.
Yeah.
How we doing?
Bye.
Doing great. How about yourself?
Fantastic.
Awesome.
That sparkly stuff up there, did you see it?
What's that?
See the sparkly stuff up here?
On the
air?
road?
Yeah, it's coming. It looks like it's coming from the trees or something.
Oh, really?
Or
Yeah,
glass.
sparkly stuff.
Oh,
Sun-
nice.
Sun shines on it and glistens.
Yeah.
But we don't know what it is.
I think we missed it.
Yeah, we didn't see it. We'll go look at it when we go up.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. We had some amazing visitors. So that idea of protection, and I'm going to keep it very short, but I've been through so many things that I didn't fear death. And when you let go of fear, it's like you're at that oneness and you're protected. And when you think you got to be protected, where is that thought coming from? If you think you got to be protected, there's got to be fear behind the motive of thinking you need to be protected. And this is so deep, but the idea of protection, it comes from a lack of fear. I mean, a lack of trust, a lack of your truth, of knowing that as long as you live in your truth, As long as I live in my truth, I will be here to fulfill the purpose that I came to do. But if I feel like I need to be protected, if I feel like something is wrong, then I'm going to manifest what I think is wrong. I'm telling you from personal experience. So, because I would question myself when I started awakening, I'd be like, why didn't anything ever happen to me? Because I didn't fear, because I didn't care. And there's a responsibility with that as well. I love this quote that I've heard, you got to care but not that much. You got to care about yourself and life and everything in your life, but not that much that you let the brain cause you not to be present. Don't care so much that you get confused in the caring of what do I need to do, how do I need to do it. Instead of being present, planning and executing is great, but don't get lost in the planning. Don't get lost in thinking you have to do it a certain way. Be spontaneous in life and surrender in life and plan, but when things come up, move with the flow. Don't try to force the flow. So, that just came to me to share with you guys. I am safely unfolding in the authentic wings of spirit. And just meditate on strength. Where does your strength come from? Does it come from something external? Does it come from when someone else around you is happy? When someone else around you is good? And the idea of good? Because you're giving all your strength to that person or that thing or that situation or that circumstance. But when you remember that your strength comes from within, you will not take away the strength from anyone else. You will be centered in your strength, and you will be able to tell the storms of life, peace, be still, because the storms are within yourself. Don't expect the storms to change outside of yourself or transform outside of yourself to find your strength, to find your stillness within yourself. Your stillness is who you are. Your peace is who you are. Your wisdom is who you are. Your magnificence is who you are. Don't wait for the magnificence to show up to know your magnificence. Center yourself. Be in yourself, and you will feel the magnificence, and it will start to permeate and transform all around you. It will start to show up all around you. So, anything else on this?
That's it.
You are strong. There's a scripture that says that the meek will inherit the earth. That when we are weak, God is strong. And what this means, and meditate on this, when the mind is strong, that's the pride, that's the ego. We are weak. We are weak because we are not centered. When we are weak, when we surrender and we let go of trying to figure it out and thinking about it and getting so lost mentally, when we become weak here, we let go of what we think we know, and we be strong because we are always strong here. We just had a session with a couple of kids yesterday, juveniles, and one thing that I remember when we said is, when we think that we're strong, we're so taught in the external, study hard, work hard, but we forget that the wisdom is within us. When we let go of trying to figure it out, and it's like the keys example. When we're looking for our keys, we're so trying to figure it out. The brain is not going to figure out where your keys are because the brain is what's preventing you from seeing the keys. So when you relax, all of a sudden you're guided to your keys. Take the time to relax and surrender in life. And the solutions, the solutions, because they come from the soul. The soul already knows. When you relax, the solutions will appear as if by magic. But it's really natural. You already know. But you just got to let go and allow what you know to come through. So, take the time to be still and find the peace within you. And you'll see that more solutions will appear all around you. We got a little visitor. Thank you, everyone. sign up for our classes, sign up for our classes. Just give yourself an opportunity. If you resonated with what you heard today, sign up for our classes, because that's just a taste of what you'll experience. And share these videos. Other people that you know are struggling and finding strength, and they're so confused because they're doing their best, but they feel lost, they feel more confused in the struggle. Let them know that there's two servants here that, from personal experience, will say that the strength is within. Let the strength unfold from within you, because you're already strong. You've just been convinced, confused, and numbed from your strength. Thank you, everyone. Namaste. And Spanish coming after this.